Okay, time to reach nerd level 500 here. Um, Here's my controller that I'm building. It looks like a rat's nest right now, but I know what's going on, and when it's ready, this will be replaced with the board anyway. I'm just prototyping everything and getting it all to work. We got some this is our DC-in water probe, which is actually I'll get into that in a second. This is going to be the actual water probe for the water depth, pH probe, temperature probe. There's the pH in there. It's every time it reads green, it's sending, and every time it reads blue, I think it's reading. I don't know. It's one of those two. But it's reading the probe, and then it sends it every second to the Arduino, which you can see the transmit light. Mostly is lighting. And then this is the thing I'm working on right now, outputs. But so far you can see I got stuck into the back of the fish tank. I took this is the pH probe here, there, and then here's my temperature probe. Just stainless steel, so it won't hurt nothing. That's going to be a recirculating valve. So the way the new system's going to work, once I get all the software figured out, it's kind of a headache. I got a lot of algae in the tank, which means the nutrients are doing good. Yay! I could probably even increase my plants now if I needed to. Maybe plant like a bean plant or something bigger. But the pump pumps it up, and it's going to go to there. This is actually inspired to me by the way basically the throttle works on a frame 7 on liquid fuel. If you want it to go to the injectors, you close the bypass, and then, which I call the recirculating valve, and then that forces the pressure up here. Plants are doing awesome, by the way. Into the grow bed, which comes into my bar, which comes in. There's everybody up here, so you can see. Still not getting a lot of growth over here. I was going to do 2 bulkhead fittings in the bottom. One, this one right here, then just become the overflow. And then the other one would have nothing on, no tube, no stand tube on it. So it would have a valve and it would just pop. But the valves that I got require more pressure to open than just gravity or what this pump down here is doing. So I'm going into this new system. So basically what will happen is the water will pump up. This bypass at the beginning will be closed, forcing the water up into the grow bed. As soon as it starts to come down here, these 2 wires right here, which are attached to this piece of PVC right here, we'll see water, and then it'll send it over here to this water probe, which will then, logic is what I'm working on right now. The logic will actually say, hey, you've flooded the grow bed now for this cycle. It'll assign that a 1, and if that's a 1, or if it's time for the recirculating pump to valve to be open, then it'll open up the recirculating valve, which is connected over here through this 24-volt power supply. So this switch right here originally at one time was going to be like a hand auto, so I could automatically force the valve that was going to go up to the grow bed and the recirculating valve, and the drain valve to both be open. I think that's what it was, something like that. But anyways, now that I'm doing it all in one system with one valve, then it's going to be interesting. But I'm having a hard time getting that thing to not show water anymore. So good luck, right? But you can see I got The water temperature comes in a little bit erroneous every once in a while, but I think I'm gonna add a little thing in there to just average it all. But you can see pH and water temperature. The pH needs to be calibrated. It's definitely higher than that, but that'll be taken care of later. Right now I'm just trying to verify I can get everything working. Ta-da!